and welcome to the skating lesson. I'm Jennifer Kirk.
And I'm Dave Leese, and it is the return of the Moo And
Dave's
Mao
girl
Asada
is back, and my girl, I like Mao. Pause. You guys always say that I don't like Mao. I like Mao. I have like a
I
soft
always
spot.
thought that you were Team Mao.
I've always been Team Mao, but also Team Radianova. I miss my daughter, and we get to discuss Dave's daughters. I'm so excited. So what we're going to do in this video, people, the skating season is about to start. So Dave and I are going to break down some of the big categories that you look for when skaters are competing. We're going to compare these two magnificently talented world champions and discuss which lady we think is going to come out ahead at the start of the season, and we'll see if we're proved wrong by the end of the season. So let's start with the first category, jumps, my favorite. Discuss, Dave Leese.
Well, I have to give the edge to Tuktamysheva.
Well, duh! Of course you are!
But I'll give let me be specific.
Okay.
Especially early on in the season, Mao has often started the season a little bit slower. She often puts in her more difficult content as the season goes along. As we saw last year, except for the triple axel, Tuktamysheva was
like her 27th competition, she was still nailing that Rosano.
Yeah, so I expect Tuktamysheva to have a bit of an edge. I do think she has to come out with the triple axel. I think it's possible that she may do 2 triple axels based on how her free skate is constructed this year. It looks like she's doing 2 axel passes. That could be a double axel, triple toe. She usually does a triple toe. So I'm expecting her to lay it down and put down 2 triple axels. And I do believe that she probably needs that to beat Mao if Mao does a triple axel. So I'm thinking that Tuktamysheva has a little bit of an edge because her jumps have a way of rotating all the way around.
There's no question if those jumps are backward.
And I think that she will be rewarded for that. I do think that that is her strength. I believe in this short program we'll see a triple axel, a triple toe, and a triple lutz. As far as Mao goes, she can do a beautiful triple axel. The judges don't always give her credit. It is such a topic of debate. Her triple flip, triple loop can also be a topic of debate. She also can do a double axel, triple toe. Perhaps we'll see a triple flip, triple toe. She has more options. So I think it'll be really interesting to see. Who do you give the edge to in jumps?
I think Tuk, your girl Tuk, is a natural jumper. I think she's probably more of a natural jumper than Mao. I think Mao's jumps are gorgeous. I love watching them. She has a really nice tight air position. But when it comes to little areas of weakness, when they're both doing, I would say, triple axel side by side, Mao did a gorgeous triple axel at 2014 World Championships in the long program. I mean, that was backwards. But when you're comparing the two, I give the edge to Tuk on the triple axel. It's just her jumps are so huge. You talk about there's never a question if it's going to come out backwards or this side. Mao gets dinged sometimes on a double loop. Just the judges will say that she hooks on the double loop. I think they're both fantastic, and like you say, Mao has more options, but I got to give it to your girl, Tuk. Just the consistency she displayed last season, too. Phenomenal. Let's talk about spins, though, because this is an area that I've kind of harped on your girl last season. That flying sit spin in her long program, never a fan, people. The layback, she hits the positions, but don't so much love the first position. She gets to the Bielman, but it's not always. Mao, on the other hand, gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous spins. I love it. She's gorgeous all around. I'm going to give it to Mao.
I'm going to give it to Mao as well. They might be a little bit equivalent in terms of the levels.
Grades of execution, yeah. The level, but the grades of execution, I would give it to Mao.
Mao has the beauty. She has the positions, the variety,
the flexibility,
the centering, the flexibility, and I really hope that the judges do the right thing and really differentiate among the top ladies this year. I think that Mao's comeback is wonderful because she and Tuktamysheva are so different in so many ways, and I hope that the judges really differentiate jumps, spins, steps.
Yes, and
don't just give everyone, if you're going to win, don't just give blanket.
No, show that. I mean, maybe Mao misses her axel, but Tuk does it. Show that maybe there's other areas of Mao skating that could elevate her in the standings. And the way that these two women are pushing the technical side of the sport, too, while maintaining the art, I mean, respect. Let's talk about my favorite topic, though. I mean, besides jumps, mental toughness. Okay, so Mao, really horrific short program at the Olympics, came back with a bam long program, then winning Worlds just a month later. I think that was really the pinnacle of her career in terms of showing that she could come from such a low and it was going to be her moment and come back. Tuk, discussed last season. So 2014 season, gone. Last season comes out and event after event, she was like, this is mine. I'm going to give the edge here. I think, I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's hard. Let me hear your arguments first. It's a really close contest with me for two of them.
We've never seen Tuktamysheva as a reigning champion.
That's the thing. It's so hard to predict. She was the
She
underdog.
was the favorite, perhaps, to win at Worlds
but
last.
She didn't skate phenomenally. Like, phenomenally? You guys missed me. But Mao has been in that position before where she is the favorite and she's delivered.
Mao can also peak at the right time.
Yes. And I don't think she's going to be doing 15 competitions this season.
No. Mao can peak at the right time. I give Tuktamysheva the edge on the Grand Prix.
Yes.
This season is important, and the judges sometimes make snap judgments. We see marks inflate.
I'm going to say because Tuk has never been in the situation where she's coming in as a reigning world champion, I'm giving it to Mao. I think Mao will be able to handle the pressure. There's going to be less pressure on her this season. I give this season to Mao in terms of the mental edge.
I think that Mao is mentally prepared to make a comeback with all the expectations put on her. I think that she can handle herself. I think she's proven it time and time again. She's also a comeback queen. We've seen her have 2 rough seasons and come back.
She likes this position, yeah.
And I believe that, like Hanyu, Mao is a warrior. Mao is someone who is gritty. She will come back from despair after the short program at the Olympics and deliver the best free skate of the Olympic Games. We also saw her pull it out again at the World Championships. She's 3-time world champion. I think everyone remembers her first world title where she missed and waxeled and flew across the ice and then nailed the rest of that performance with 2 triple triples. So I think in terms of the season, I'm giving it to Mao. I think that she is mentally able to handle herself very well. But it's going to be a close because Tuk skates with a lot of confidence.
She does. And talking about skating with confidence, let's talk about skating skills because this is an area that you kind of debated Phil Hirsch when he was on last season about her skating skills. And he raved about how fast she is in person, and we've never seen her skate in person. But I think when it comes to actual depth of edge, there's something to me that I give Mao the edge in this category, just because I think that she flows a little more seamlessly across. She flows seamlessly across the ice. She flows seamlessly across the ice, and she has posture that we don't see from Tuk. And I just think overall, looking at the skills of her skating, she has the speed, she has the depth of edge, and she has the posture, and I'm going to give it to her.
Yeah, I think that the fact that Mao can get speed with that posture says that she's doing a lot of things correctly with her knees,
legs,
with her edges. Whereas Tuktamysheva has a little bit of a Tanya Harding, Slitskaya. She's a little bit hunched, and she's going to do her back crosses, and she's going to go for it around the ice, not really caring about the carriage as much. And I believe that that does matter, and I'm going to give the edge to Mao, and I hope that the judges will really take everything into account, not just speed. I don't think that there was much of a difference between what Tuktamysheva was doing versus what Radionova was doing last year, but I think in terms of Mao and Tuktamysheva, it is a debate, and I expect that if the judges don't do it, the Japanese fans will have something to say about it, about what Mao does well, and I believe that that really should be rewarded.
I agree. Now let's discuss our final topic, choreography and interpretation. We will never forget your girl's arm movements last season. Loved it. So we've seen her long program this season just a few months ago without the jumps. Very similar. I find she has found her style, and we had talked about this after Worlds last season. What is she going to do? The style works for her, but it's not necessarily something that's really unique, something that I'm really excited about. Conversely, I think Mao's Ave Maria program is gorgeous. I love how she opens with that side spiral to just the back spiral. It showcases what she does best. We haven't seen her short. We've heard the music. I'm not a huge fan, but it's showing versatility. And I think when it comes to choreography and interpretation, that's an area in which Mao really excels. She's done the cutesy fun programs, and she can also be that gorgeous ballerina on the ice. Tuk is more one level. What she does very well. But as a performer, you want to see different variations. So I'm going to give it to Mao.
It's interesting. I think that Lori Nickel did something really smart in the fact that she chose Madame Butterfly for Mao for the free skate.
Oh, I called it Ave Maria. It's Madame Butterfly. Sorry.
Madame Butterfly, because it allows Mao to really be lyrical and ethereal on the ice in a way that Tuktamysheva cannot. So even if Mao misses a jump, she's still going to be showing maturity that has a strong differentiation to what Tuktamysheva is doing. Tuktamysheva can give you power and excitement, But when Mao is going to come out and give you that refinement and
the
that
costume
emotion,
is gorgeous. Yes.
I just believe that Mao will probably come ahead in that area. I do think that the short program, Carmina Burana, it's that powerful music that Tuk does so well. But I really believe that when you're talking about steps and transitions and creative movements, you're going to have to give the edge to Mao. She's going the more lyrical route. By Mir, I'm sure I pronounced it incorrectly. I do think that it could be interesting to show a cheekier side of Mao, some maturity, an opportunity for growth in that area. Overall, I'm giving this to Mao Asada. So we want to know, what do you think?
Yeah, who do you have come out on top? Come out on top of each of these different areas. We have jumps, spins, skating skills, interpretation and choreography, and mental toughness. Overall, I'm giving it to Mao. You're giving it to Mao. I can't wait for the season to start. We want all of you to subscribe above. Follow us on Instagram, Instagram/The Skating Lesson, Twitter/Skating Lesson, and Facebook/The Skating Lesson.
Yeah, and we want to know, what color should Tuktamysheva's muumuus be this season?
I want to go for a red muumuu. I feel like a bright red.
I feel like a red and black for Carmina Burana. Kind of like red underneath with black over.
Like maybe some lace. I love my lace. Okay.
I don't know if my girl Tuk is a lace girl. Is she a lace girl?
She's
is she
been
not?
posting some very racy photos on that Instagram. She was teaching us how to be a heartbreaker a few weeks ago with those like bedroom bathing suit shots. You guys gotta go check them out. Wesley Campbell is off the map now. I stopped following him on Instagram. Okay, this is a mess. Keep going.
So last season, it's all about Sasha and her 3-month vacation, which I think we are all envious of. So we want to remind you to hold an edge, look sexy, and give those arms for this season. Bye guys.